Talk to me,
Okay,
like, for
so
real.
here's my view on it all. Everybody's not emotionally, what's this? Intelligent
Yeah, emotional. Yeah.
or
Intelligent,
adult.
yeah.
Everybody don't know how to handle how they feel. A lot of times when you have these, I'm going back to. Okay, I'm going back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you good.
Okay. So if you think about it, when we have these children, we probably much younger than we are now. And then we're not making great choices based on how we want the other person to feel about what we're doing.
That's true.
So if you are a man, which you are, I'm not. I'm a woman. I'm experiencing a man in a way, right? And then we have this child together. He don't want nothing to do with me anymore, right? I don't get to choose not to deal with this child.
Facts.
I do, but I don't, because a lot of times the kids get left with the mama.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do have the upper hand because the kids are with us. But if a man mistreats me, breaks my heart, leaves me, goes on about his life, get a new girl, probably do the same thing to her, but I'm not there. I don't know. And then I'm still stuck in a place where I have to figure out how to survive with me and this person that he has created with me and left me with. Okay. If I'm not emotionally intelligent and if I'm not able to process those feelings within myself, it's all going to spill over into my child.
Yeah.
Ain't no other way, right? And he's gone. And then he comes back in 3 years, 4 years and thinks that his life is fine. Mine should be fine. I should not be hating you anymore. But yes, I do. I still hate you.
Well, that shouldn't be going on.
You see what I'm saying?
That's how it
But
usually
this
happens.
is how the kids suffer and are not able to have a relationship with their fathers because nobody fixes the mother when the man leaves her.
I think.
She holds on
And
to
she
that.
don't know how to fix herself.
Yeah, and she holds on that forever. Like that shit, it goes on a lot, man.
Do you think that's like a majority of the situation though? Because I think now, from what I'm speaking from experience and kind of what I see, especially compared to the generation when we were coming up, I don't see as what I would consider as many deadbeat dads. It just seemed like in general that niggas is trying to be better fathers than probably what
I mean,
had been to them.
That's a thing. That's a thing.
Hold on, because I just want to finish the point.
I already know the point. I know the point.
Y'all women shouldn't take their bitter feelings toward that man as a boyfriend or as an ex-husband and project that on the children to damage the relationship between that father and their child.
Shouldn't.
That's all I'm saying, because I might or not me, but any nigga, he might be a bad boyfriend, a bad husband, but still got the potential to be. He could be a horrible boyfriend and an excellent father.
Could be,
because he
but
was
you
a
still
horrible boyfriend.
But you can't just say this generation, because as much as we want to be big and able to separate our own feelings from the kids, our mamas done taught us the same thing. We done seen the same thing that generation before, the generation before that. So it's embedded in us, some of us, to be who we are. Oh, if he left, my mama telling me, F that nigga. My grandma, you don't need him. You know what I'm saying?
But what about your child though? See, that's the whole point.
If I'm big enough, and I am,
doing that,
I'm big enough to say.
Go ahead.
I'm big enough to say, stay out of it to my mama. Stay out of it to my grandma. Y'all don't have no experience in a man trying to help y'all. Right? I can do that. Every girl don't have that, power. If this who gonna feed my baby, if his daddy don't, I kind of gotta go with what she say.
You gotta go with that, yeah. And this your helper, your assistant.
She gonna be the one that take him to school. She gonna be the one that do what I can't do. When I can't pick him up, she gonna, cause he ain't nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
So am I able to say to her, hey, stay out of that part of it? Yes. Is she able to receive me in saying that and still help me? Yes. But every woman ain't got that.
Nah.
Yeah. And what you saying, that could be a case in a lot of cases. But I also think that, like, people will take their personal feelings. What I mean by people, women will take their personal feelings, project it on that child, and block the father from being who he could be in a relationship with his child, and then just blame it on the father. Because at the end of the day, the man we get the just the same way that the woman pretty much is left with this child for the most part. The man get crucified. He always get put
But
on
there's
the cross.
ways, bro. At the end of the day, it ain't no woman can completely keep you out of your child life outside of just moving completely away.
They do it a lot.
You can go to court. You can get the money, get the child legitimized, do it the legal way.
Yeah.
You got to do that for your child if you want to really make a difference. And that way, it's gonna take the power from the woman. You see what I'm saying? Like
we talked about that.
We just got to talk about that. But in our neighborhood, like in our community,
we can say that all the time. But do we really try?
Yeah, we don't.
Yes.
A lot of people. He just gave out the game on the other episode, basically saying how to get legitimized. A lot of black fathers don't know the steps to take. So he gave a lot of game on how to do it. But man, it's
so
crazy.
That's what we got to do. We got to figure out a way around it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you can't just say wait on her to care or wait on her to forgive you for what you did, and when you ain't even.
You got to go be the plaintiff. You got to get legitimized. You got to go to court, get legitimized.
Yeah.
Blah blah squads.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be the only way.
Yeah.
Change it.
Let me ask you this, because this topic that we had started discussing, then we stopped. Child support.
Okay.
Right? You were saying that you don't think that, because a lot of men agree with you, that the state shouldn't have to mandate this. This shouldn't have to be a state regulated process.
It shouldn't have to be, but most of the time it will have to be.
So how do we prevent that?
Because you and the mama can't even have a conversation because she's still mad.
She's still hurt.
Because you like, I mean, I do morning radio, so we have a segment on the station about relationships, and I'm the only female on that on my station.
So used to this.
The argument that I'm trying to help my co-host understand is y'all have to, as men, y'all gotta be more careful about where y'all put y'all kids.
Nah, that's what I was gonna say before we switch it up a little bit. You got to teach these young boys, like young males, like, man, you got to be protective of who you give your body.
The girls got to be protected, but we can't have kids for men who don't put kids in us. Yeah. So if you keep your seed with you, or put your seed somewhere where you wouldn't mind seeing it grow, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just go and plant no garden out here in front of this building that we in, knowing nobody ain't gonna walk by and water it. You understand what I'm saying? Or knowing you ain't coming back over here no more, or those type of things. So you got to start protecting your children before they become children. You see what I'm saying? So if we can start that, then we'll have a lot less argument back and forth. But they say, well, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna get everyone that walking by, they let us get it. And now we mad. We mad now because we can't talk to this girl, and she dumb as a box of rocks when it come down to I don't want to be with her no more, but I got a baby over there.
Yeah, I got two boys. I tell them all the time, like, bro, you gotta watch, cause you gotta watch who you deal with. I got a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old. You gotta make sure that you I know they doing, you know what I'm saying? We got to make sure you're using protection. I know what you're doing or whatever. But, man, just how stuff is out here now, like, a man ain't really got no fight when it come down to, unless you got an understanding with that woman, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't really got no fight when it come time to her taking the child, whatever, unless you go get legitimized. But like I keep saying, in our community, we don't know
enough about it.
We don't know enough about it.
But that's why we got to be educated, and we got to educate those that don't know.
So make sure that
your two sons that
protecting,
you got, you also teach them about the legal part of it if something do happen. And when the baby first come out, we finna do this right now.
But
we're not gonna wait because we need to get these DNA tests. We need to get these legitimate. Like, we need to know for sure this baby is of us. We don't need to keep having to wait till the baby 8-9 years old. Oh, she won't let me see it. I want to see him. Nah.
Yeah, but you gotta wrap up and be careful and take care of yourself. That's my main thing. Like, bro, you just can't be out here just slanging it. You remember when we had our kids on the show, man, and we were talking about that, and my son, he said some things like that, like, you know what I'm saying, the girl's going, you know what I'm saying? So what
they read it.
Like,
they read it. And I mean, my daughter's 16 years old, and y'all I ain't gonna hold you. When I was like,
it hurt your feelings now.
You know, this society don't talk like the girl acting like the niggas now. You know what I'm saying? They nigga, he woo, leave that nigga, keep your roster. That wasn't no thing for her coming up like a girl is having a roster.
Someone
like,
acting
man,
just like
you want to brag on. I got 5 niggas on my team.
It's a whole another situation.
Do you think that's something a young woman should be able to brag on?
Well, no, I don't.
Even knowing niggas
don't, but I'm going to say this too, in defense of the women who are not selling for being whatever a dude want her to be. You see what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, you can do all that, and then we were just talking about how men meet women, vet them. You know what I'm saying? You here for 2-3 years. We got a house, we got a kid. 6 years later, now you don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now when you tired, you feel me?
Yeah.
You ready to pack up and ride.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing that the girl can do because you done with her. You see what I'm saying? Dude done with her. He ready to go find another skirt tail to go behind and build again.
Yeah.
Now you left over here with 2 kids, a house. You can't go nowhere.
So your antidote to that is what?
So what I'm saying is, what is the right thing? You see what I'm saying? Because if you got a roster, you ain't getting tied up with one because he ain't tied up with you. You know what I'm saying? So is that so wrong to have, your option just like he got his option?
Yeah.
A roster though?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say a
But the
roster.
thing-
That's what I'm
the
saying.
thing is,
Nah, hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Nah, that's what they saying. That ain't what we saying, but that's what they
That's the
saying.
terminology.
I'm a little old for a roster.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying,
But-
man.
That's the
And,
terminology,
and
yeah.
I'm not knocking no girl. I ain't saying for no woman to sit and be stupid and be dumb for no nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But it's
hard
it's
for you
not
to
a lot
believe.
of, like your son right now. Are they looking to say, okay, I got this, my girl, I'm locked down with the one girl? No.
Yeah.
Most of them are feeling like, okay, I'm 16, 17 years old. I can have my pick. And then the whole story about his 17 girls to every one guy.
Yeah. Nobody-
Like, why would he settle for
Yeah.
one?
Nobody
that's a
want.
dude.
Nobody don't want to feel.
That's a dude.
Nobody
So
wanna
what
be
is it
fooled.
for a girl to do?
What I'm saying is, well, this what I'm saying. I might not know all the answers, but I can tell this from a guy's perspective. I'm talking to a woman from a guy perspective. If you come back, you're hurt by filling yourself up with more and more and more and more niggas, dudes. By the
Well,
time, hold on, just let me finish. By the time you get to a point, or a guy get to a point, 'cause I was just telling you this kind of about the Cardi B situation. You diminishing your self-worth, but for sure, because I don't know, it might not make you no different how it make you feel on the inside, but the guys who are looking to court you, to date you, to one day want to marry you, these are things that'll make him be hesitant about taking that step, because this is the picture that he gonna paint, man. He gonna remember you having a roster of niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that you just gotta be dumb for one nigga, but even if it's, hey man, it didn't work out with this one, I was kind of maybe talking to such and such on the side, but we haven't really jumped it off yet, and then it kind of, but just, I'm talking about you just mean a chick, and this, I'm married, so this wouldn't really apply to me per se, but I'm just saying any guy like me who might be out here in the single dating world, man, if I meet a girl and upon when I meet you, you got 4-5 niggas on your team, we'll never go to that stage. That's where we're gonna stay at, because I'm already in my mind, you can't even be faithful. You can't even be the type of woman that value yourself enough to tell some of these niggas no. It's some reason, man.
Well,
I can't not ever see a girl having 4-5
a
niggas.
roster. I mean, like,
Man, these chicks be having 4-5 niggas.
I don't know.
Hang
I don't
up the
know
phone,
much
calling
about
her.
that.
Hang up the phone,
But
calling
I
her.
do
May the
know
best
that-
tits win.
I know different types of guys. You a married man, so you gonna view this a certain way. A single man who ain't looking to be with nobody gonna see it a different way than you see it. You see what I'm saying?
But yeah.
And it's just so many different points of views that the fact like social media and all this access has like basically destroyed the whole
Oh yeah.
courtship. It's done destroyed
ugly, boy.
marriage. It done destroyed relationships. It done destroyed everything, to be honest with you. Nobody ain't gonna be able to fit into that place where you want somebody to be. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody. If they raised right, they raised right. But if they raised off of TikTok and Instagram and Facebook,
Yeah, man.
you might well just not marry nobody at this point.
Yeah.
Cause see, Swan, this thing, right? I got 4 daughters, no boy, right? So when I'm getting your perspective, women like you perspective, it's like, how do I lead my daughters to be able to get them a husband when I see it's so many women out here struggling, good women that's struggling to have a decent, a good wholesome relationship with a
Man.
with a good.
It's gonna have to be somebody who coaching their sons.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell your daughters, hold yourself, be a upstanding woman, make sure that, you know, you don't just sell yourself short give yourself to whoever, whatever. But she might end up having to be a nun.
Yeah, man.
Because at the end of the day, the guys are not wanting what you want your daughters to have.
Yeah.
If you see what I'm saying?
Because a lot of them didn't come from that. This era want to be outside, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like,
Ain't even about the girls at this point. It's the guys more so, because they feel like, why I gotta love one girl?
Yeah, but
If I got a little money, you know what I'm saying, I got a little movement, I can have all of them. Because they all want the same thing. I tell a couple lies over here, a couple lies over here. As long as I keep them on different sides of town, I can have any one of them I want.
So you don't think it no more wholesome? You don't think it no more niggas being brought up
because
to,
all
to
the women
treat and court women
all,
these
all
days?
the new school women, they got high standards. They want you to come, you know what I'm saying, have this kind of bank account, have that. Like, ain't no
And
man gonna be.
Even if that's, I know what you're saying. Everybody want a certain level type, whatever.
It don't happen like that.
You don't even. It ain't even. Some of them don't even. Some of these girls don't mind if you still working at it and trying to be it. But because there are other girls who are willing to throw themselves at your feet, even if you ain't got nothing, because they ain't raised in a way where they have those standards for themselves. You still can't really expect, or it's hard to believe that the boy is just gonna be about you.
So
it depends on his upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still got good parents out here. You know what I'm saying? That's really instilling morals and values in their kids. A lot of people ain't.
Cause
you know what I'm saying?
What you just said is, like, this lead to my next question, the topic. If a black man is successful, you saying he can have pretty much how society is. He can have his picks and chooses. So what
Even
what
the
would
unsuccessful
be
black
even
men.
a guy, even the unsuccessful? So what's the benefit of a man getting married these days? If
The
you saying,
benefit
listen,
of
man,
getting married.
if you can have all of this right here, why would a man tie himself down with one woman if he can have all of
marriage? If you are faithful and y'all are working together, you can have a whole lot in a marriage. But you're gonna have a lot of things that's gonna be coming against you in it too. But if
hold on, tell them the benefit though.
I'm finna say it.
Picture black man, what's your benefit of getting married to Swanda? What's the benefit of getting married?
Oh, to me?
Yeah.
Man,
I mean, a typical
man.
don't you, will you consider yourself a good black woman? What's the
definitely
benefit of
say I
marrying
was
a good black woman?
I mean, just the benefit of marriage anyway. You got somebody that already